Hi, my name is Roberta, and I'm going to be talking to you today about how God has come into my life and changed it for the better. I was 10 years old when I had given my heart to God, and at this time, my mom and my dad had broken up, and this very day, I had seen my dad with his new girlfriend. And at this point, I knew that this relationship was over, and I was really heartbroken. And I remember this day, I had cried out to God and asked God to come into my heart. And I remember this moment as if I was outside myself. I remember that the world had gotten brighter and it seemed more vibrant, and my life just felt like it was just filled with indescribable peace. At this point in time, life did not get easier, but it got harder. My mom turned to drinking to ease the pain, and my dad started his new life with his girlfriend. So my oldest sister, who was 16 years old, was left to raise me and my 5 siblings. My grandma and my grandpa would come, and they would come to check on us, and they would come see if we had everything that we needed, the food and everything. But we were pretty much left to fend for ourselves. We had no stability, we had no parents around, so we were pretty much able to do whatever we wanted. At this point in time, I started to drink almost every weekend, and I led a very destructive and violent life. This went on for a number of years, and it wasn't until I was a young adult that I tried to gain control of my life. I was searching for peace because at this point I was suffering with anxiety and depression, and I was just desperately trying to find some kind of hope. I thought I would try what the world had to offer. I got myself a career, and I bought myself all kinds of material things, and I tried to look for purpose and a fulfillment in what the world had to offer. And I tried many different ways to try find God, but I couldn't. And at this point in life, I was so desperate for peace that I cried out to God, and I said, if you could change my life, then I would serve him. And from that point on, God began to show himself real in my life, and he began to give me purpose, and he planted me in a church. I was eventually delivered from depression and anxiety, and I found freedom, and I found purpose, and I found hope, and I found a future. And God has just has shown himself real to me, and I have a relationship with God, and he speaks to me. He isn't far away. He isn't some God that's just up there watching us and just wanting us to fend for ourselves, but he is here with us, and he wants to have a relationship with us, and he can speak to us every day. We just have to listen. We just have to tune into him. And he is a God who is with us, and he desires us to be free. And I now have a relationship with God, a personal relationship. And I just thank God that through the Lord Jesus Christ, I have access to his grace and his peace.